Hello everybody, Jamie here from Start Riot. Welcome back to Thank Punk. It's Friday. Here's the news for this week. For the first time in a year, brand new, have a new track. It's called I Am a Nightmare and it's awesome. It's the first track they've officially released since Mene last year and it'll be out on a 12-inch vinyl on their label Procrastinate Music Traitors. Still no word in this album. Jesse, I'm waiting, been waiting patiently for over a year now. We've heard Mene, we've heard Seal to Me, which was played live. Now we've heard I Am a Nightmare. That's 3 tracks so far. Brand new albums usually come in around 10, 12 tracks, so hopefully we're a third or a quarter of the way there. It's an awesome song though. Some people have been comparing them to Interpol. I can kind of see what they mean. It kind of sounds a bit like All the Rage Back Home from El Pinto, but that's not a bad thing. Interpol are a great band. Hopefully we'll see this album this year. They have said that it's coming out this year, but you never know with brand new. The other big news this week is Riot Fest have announced their lineup. Now, I went to Riot Fest last year and it was amazing. They've got the reputation for having the best lineup every single year. Last year, no doubt, System of a Down, Modest Mouse headlined. I saw Thrice, Alexis on Fire, Every Time I Die, Real Friends, so many good bands, so many great bands. Well, this year, I think they've outdone themselves. I think this is the best lineup ever. I'm just going to read out a list of bands for you. We already know that the original Misfits are reforming, so Danzig, Jerry Only and Doyle are playing together for the first time since the 80s. But listen to this. Death Cab for Cutie, Deftones, Brand New, Jimmy Eat World, Refused, NoFX, Descendants, Motion City Soundtrack, Thursday, Glassjaw, Dillinger Escape Plan, Billy Talent, Neck Deep, Tiger's Jaw, Basement, Citizen, Balance of Composure, Turnover, Creeper. And that's just the highlights from the first wave of announcements. Insane. Riot Fest, you are blowing my brain. I was a bit, I don't know if I can afford it this year. Chicago's a long way, it costs a lot of money. I'm selling all of my shit to get there. In other news, there's loads of new videos out this week. Thrice have premiered a new track and video, Black Honey. Now the video is very trippy and weird. It basically revolves around Dustin Kendrew picking up a kid, which sounds a lot more real world creepy than it is, but it's more supernatural creepy than anything. The song though sounds a lot like Visu era Thrice, kind of going back to that, which is no bad thing. Turnover have released a video for Humming off the album Peripheral Vision. The video looks a lot like the song sounds, kind of fuzzy and beautiful. Kind of reminds me of a Killers video from like Sam's Town era, mid-2000s. It's a good look. One of our favourite bands, WOAHNOWS, have released a video for Mess. That's off the 7-inch single they released on Specialist Subject this year. Video's very 90s VHS feel. It's quite good. Another UK band, Trash Boat, they've got an album coming out next month. They've released a video for a song called How Selfish I Seem. Quite a lot heavier than the other stuff they've released. I really think this album's going to be great. I wasn't sold on the EP Brainwork, but first album coming out on Hopeless Records, I think it might be really good. They've premiered Strangers so far, and now this. It's a good start. Out today, Tiny Moving Parts are releasing their 3rd album, Celebrate. It's awesome. It's kind of a feel-good album, as the name might imply. It's really good, I really like it. Tiger Army are releasing the album V, which I believe stands for 5, as it's their 5th album. It's their first in 9 years. Pup's album, The Dream Is Over, is out next week, but you can stream it on NPR right now, and it's awesome. It's half an hour of pure gold. The Fest, they've announced another wave of bands. So many bands they've announced, but a few I can pick out. Pup, The Winter Passing, and Teenagers and Roswell Kid, they're all playing. Tickets go on sale today, so hurry up. Punk Rock Holiday in Slovenia, that's sold out, but they've kind of confirmed their schedules. You know, metal has like the big bands like Metallica, Slayer, Anthrax. Well, this is basically the punk version of that. You've got Sick of It All, Descendants, NoFX, Jello Biafra, formerly of Dead Kennedys, and Millencolin headlining the 5 days of that festival. Sounds good? Yeah, I thought so. And finally, you may have seen some Rage Against the Machine news this week. They've been teasing something called Prophets of Rage. They've been putting posters up around Los Angeles, their hometown. They've got a website with a countdown to the 1st of June. Now, Billboard are reporting that this is apparently a supergroup between 3 members of Rage Against the Machine, not Zach De La Rocha, Chuck D from Public Enemy, and Be Real from Cypress Hill. This sounds really interesting. Rage Against the Machine has split with Zach De La Rocha once before, and they formed Audio Slave with Chris Cornell from Soundgarden. They went a totally different direction with that. It was a totally different band. But it seems like this, they're going to try and do Rage Against the Machine songs, possibly with Public Enemy and Cypress Hill songs. It's really interesting. I'm not sure if it's going to work. I don't know if you can do Rage Against the Machine without Zach De La Rocha. It's kind of his message, a lot of the songs. We can only wait and see. Apparently they might be doing a show on June the 3rd, so keep an eye out for that. That's all for this week. We've got loads of great content on our YouTube. Go check it out. But for now, thank bunk it's Friday.
I woke up early this morning 'cause my appointment was today. She asked me what could he not do and if everything's okay. Said frustration passes through me.